Welcome to Marty's Toybox. For today's video, we're going to be going over who I think should be in Series 2 of the Elite Mattel Decades of Domination series. If you're wondering what Decades of Domination is, it is a two-part series by Mattel, and Series 1 was already announced with Randy Orton, John Cena, Mark Henry, The Undertaker, and Natalia. Now, wrestlers who Series 2 has not been announced yet, so I'm going over who I think should be in Series 2. But to be in the series, you have to have been in the company for over 10 years. So, coming in at number 5, I think Mickie James. Now, Mickie James did take some time away from WWE, but if you count her debut to now, she's been with the company for over 15 years. And they have one female, so I put one female on the list because I think that's only fair. Um, I don't know if Mattel's doing it like they've been in the company for a direct 10 years, but Mickie James and the next person on this list has like taken a couple months maybe away from the company, but have mainly been in there for 10 years. So I think Mickie James would be very cool. She should obviously come with the women's championship that she won on her debut. And yeah, so I think that is a valid choice for Mattel to put in the series. Coming in at number 4, Bryan Danielson. Now, Bryan Anderson came into the company in NXT when they had their game show, and he got fired for a month, but then he came back, um, and like got the main roster, won the U.S. title, he won the world title, all that stuff in this Bryan, like in this geeky kind of gimmick. And then Bryan has taken the company by storm, making the Yes movement, becoming a Grand Slam champion. Um, yeah. But so he was out for a month of the company, and also I guess he wasn't wrestling when he was the general manager of SmackDown when he couldn't wrestle because of his neck. But of course he's back now, so let's hope we get to see this Bryan Danielson. It'll be cool if he comes kind of how the classic Steve Austin did with like 5 different titles. Um, Steve Austin from the Classic Superstar series by Jax. It'll be cool if Mattel did something like that with all 5 titles since Bryan is a Grand Slam champion. And of course, he would come with his attire and different face scans. Maybe for one when he had to retire, one when he came back, one was Bryan Anderson, of course, and then maybe one for when he was teaming with Kane and Team Hell No. Next up, we have Khan Bautista. Now, Batista's a very valid choice, seeing as he is a big name in the company, and seeing how he has a big career in movies currently. I think this one is a good, valid choice for Mattel to do. Um, and they should definitely do this one, but I'll be fine if they don't do this one and do the next 2 that are on this list because the next 2 are needed. Of course, they can have this Batista, the very odd Batista with a chain and stuff, and then maybe a current head, or like maybe when he was in his prime after his injuries when he came back in Evolution, of course. Coming up next, we have Rocky Romero. Or no, Mayaba. I don't know how to say it, but if you know who it is, you know it's The Rock. Um, the most electrifying man in WWE history. Um, he should 1,000% be on here. He's been in the company for decades. And he could come with this one, maybe the classic Rockhead, and maybe one where I don't know, maybe just 2 heads for this one. But yeah, The Rock has been with the company for decades upon end, and he is one of the most well-known superstars. And also, he is a big movie time star, so I think it would be in Mattel's best interest to put The Rock in here. And finally, number 1, the man who has to be in here, the man who is, in my opinion, the best wrestler in history, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Of course, the ringmaster Steve Austin as his debut. His head's kind of cut off in this picture, but The Rock and Stone Cold 1,000% have to be in the series because they've pretty much like made WWE how it is today. They put their bodies on the line. They had classic moments. Everybody knows them. Um, if you ever like watch, if you even watch a single episode of the Attitude Era WWE, you probably know who Stone Cold is, or in this case, the ringmaster Steve Austin. I think Mattel should definitely incorporate Steve Austin and The Rock in here, and Batista. Mickie James is an Danny Bryan is an but I would be very shocked if they had all five of these superstars. So the ones that I'm hoping a lot they should have is the ringmaster Steve Austin and Rocky Mayaba. Might be I don't know how to say it, to be honest. But yeah, um, a great two-part series by Mattel actually. With the Decade of Domination. I hope they do more stuff like this, where they release like one or two series of it, and that's it. Anyways, I hope you all did enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments below who you think should be in the Decades of Domination series 2, and I'll see you guys next time.